TATN, TATN, TATN. Better got your grill. TATN, TATN, TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN, TATN, TATN. Better got your grill. TATN, TATN, TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN, TATN, TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN, TATN, TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN. Guard y'all grill. Knuckle up. Hey, welcome to Mouthpiece Included. This is the pod where we unpack Spolitricks. That's a fusion of sports, polytricks, and everything in between, located at the superposition, collapsible superposition, which only chooses a point of view upon your conscious observation. Conscious observation. Whether it's a viral moment, a controversial call, F the refs, or political pivot, we bring the heat, the sharp takes, the layered context. Today is only about the Bears. We promised. We did a pre-pod earlier, so we're going to jump right into it. Every week we break down the headlines, shaping culture on the field, in the streets, and across the political arena. Because let's be honest, the drama don't stop at the stadium gates. If it's trending, controversial, or plain chaotic, we're chiming in. We're going to excrete our excrement. The dust is still settling after an absolute thriller in Santa Clara, where the Chicago Bears came in with the flu game. Everybody may have had mononucleosis from the ball girl, according to my sources out here on the West Coast. They went toe-to-toe with the San Francisco 49'ers. We came up just short in a 42-38 old-fashioned Western shootout. This wasn't your typical early season matchup. It was a full-blown offensive eruption, a game where every possession felt like a crossroads and every mistake carried the weight of the entire afternoon. If you came looking for defense, you probably left disappointed. But if you wanted fireworks, momentum swings, and two quarterbacks, Mr. Irrelevant versus Mr. Generational Iceman Nails, trading haymakers, then this game certainly delivered. For the Bears, this loss is going to smart a little bit because it wasn't about effort. It was about execution in the margins. The Bears' offense showed life, rhythm, and explosive potential, but the defense simply couldn't get the one stop that would have flipped the script. The Niners leaned on their stars. The Niners leaned on their stars, leaned on their system, and leaned on home field energy to survive a game that felt more like a track meet than a football contest. That's right. The drop-dead gorgeous running back, CMC, he'll be out next week. Remember, you heard it here first, according to my sources. And yet, even in defeat, the Bears revealed something, that we can score with anyone, no matter how smart the head coach is, how hot, sexy a name he is, Shanahan tree, anywhere, at any time. Today we're going to break down everything, the highs, the heartbreaks, the turning points, and what this performance really means for Chicago moving forward. Was this a moral victory? Is there such a thing? Does everybody get trophies? Or a missed opportunity? Did the offense take a step forward? Or did the defensive collapse overshadow everything? What does a game like this tell us about the identity of both teams? Was this Nails' fault? He hit the ball with 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. He couldn't get us in the end zone. Let's dive into the chaos, the context, and the consequences of a 42-38 instant classic. So whether you're here for sports, gaming, or political sharp turns, we got your dose of insight with just the right amount of edge. This ain't just commentary. It's clarity served with heat. Ready? Let's break out those filthy, smelly, stanky, Air ones, the old ones that you do yard work in the middle of the wintertime. All right. And let's get to work. Okay. The panel is open. The link is pinned in the chat. Anybody's welcome to pull up. But if you do pull up, don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. So stand down, stand back, stand by, or pull up. But if you do pull up, don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. Do us a favor, hit that like button and get this out to your Bears fans. The views expressed in today's pod are those of the host and the guests and are not necessarily reflective of TATN or any affiliates. So get your mouthpiece. Let's get started. Big ups to Midwest Festivals presents Ancestral Echoes. This is going to be year 5 consecutive. It's growing. You got to be there to experience it. It's a glamping house music extravaganza on sacred land. All right, sacred land out there in the say Bumble F, Illinois, so to speak. Um, they'll drop ship. They partner with a company that can drop ship you a camper or trailer. They have tents available. If you're an experienced glamper, bring your own stuff. Spots are going quick, so make sure you get your name in there. Spend a whole weekend out there under the stars, listening to great music and fraternizing with great people. Big ups to Milz Ecstatics. Milz Ecstatics, licensed, bonded, fully insured, multicultural skin, body, and weight loss pro. You find yourself in sunny Southern California and you're looking for a professional esthetician. Reach out to Tay Mills at Tay Mills Ecstatics, taymillsecstatics.com. That link has been pinned in the chat. Also, Bella B. You need you some swag, put on a t-shirt, sweatpants, sweatshirt, whatever. Um, Maybe you got a personalized idea, or maybe you want Bella to use her creativity. Reach out to Bella B. You can reach Bella B at designs365 at gmail.com. We just dropped that information into the chat as well. Last but not least, big ups. Happy birthday to Jim Recovery. And big ups to Jim Recovery. You need yourself a tow. There's a lot of snow hitting the Midwest. Maybe you got stuck in a snowdrift. Reach out to a professional. He's been doing this a long time. If he can't get you out of a jam, no one can. He'll pull up with a brand new flatbed truck, warm, you know what I mean? Get you out of the elements, away from Pookie, Ray Ray, and the Venezuelans, and get you and your whip home to safety. Big ups to Jim Recovery. All right, y'all. We had a poll up. Let's get the co-host with the co-most in the building.
TATN.
Big Ace.
What's up, fool? What's going on, man? What a game, what a game, what a game.
What a game, bro.
Can't
What?
play just for you Madden lovers. High-powered offense,
Yeah.
absolutely zero defense.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
modern football.
yeah.
Gay. Right there in San Francisco, you know what I mean?
They represented to the fullest. I mean, they had, it started off with defense, and that was the last time you saw it. The first play of the game.
Yeah, we got a poll I just dropped in the chat, y'all, and it's about would you rather have Caleb Nils Williams, aka the Iceman, or would you rather have Pookie um, Ray Ray Lamar Jackson next year at the helm for your football team? Okay, um, click on that link; it's free to vote, and let's just hop right to it. As promised. We're gonna jump straight to the Bears. I don't know if Diesel's pulling up. He's got a proclivity with Briggs's grades. Uh,
Oh yeah,
so,
we didn't have a chance to get to it in the pre-pod, huh?
yeah. I guess I was saving it for this one, but yeah, we definitely ran out of time. So,
Mhm.
all right. So, Hink is now 5-5. Hink predicted the 49ers would win 24-21. All
Mm.
right. Big ups to Hink. Ace, you're now 11-5. You went with the Bears 27-24. Diesel is 7-8, back under the Mendoza line. Hink's 6-4. My bad, 6-4
Mm.
now. And Diesel is 7-8. He said 49ers 18. He had a lot of belief in that Bears defense.
A whole lot.
And the Bears 26. And I had 49ers 21, Bears 27. So I fall to 10-6 right now. So I got one more game to catch Ace, and that'll be the Detroit game. You know.
Ain't gonna happen. Bear
All right,
down.
all right, bro. 59 seconds. 59-second game summary. Have at it.
Summary of today's game in San Francisco, a precursor to maybe a playoff meeting later on in the month or next year that we may see. We saw the NFC North champions step out on national TV and not come out with the late game shenanigans to possibly win a game. They stepped in there and played against a team with a subpar defense, but they can only play who's on the schedule and a dynamic offense, and show the entire NFL and the world that the Bears are for real. If any of you outsiders had any doubt as to the validity of this year's version of the Chicago Bears, I think we proved it on the national level tonight that the Bears can play with anybody in football. We had some drop passes, made a few mistakes. We got to do some tweaking on defense. We waiting on some players to come back, I guess. Or we got to, or maybe we were just vanilla as we could be against this San Fran team, knowing that there's a chance we'll see them within the next month again and in the NFL playoffs. But the Bears, I mean, they did what they could. I mean, they unfortunately they didn't lean on the running game that I wish they had to try and tire out this defense. But they did what they could because San Fran was loading up the box and Darren nails to beat them. And that's
More
what,
so than
yeah,
tiring out the defense, it didn't matter. The defense sucked, but it was keeping the offense off the
offense.
damn field.
Yeah.
Um, the opposing offense. So you mentioned drops. Caleb Williams, this is before this game.
Uh-huh.
Yards lost due to drops this season, 352. And that's got to be a hard stat to compile. So the Bears are leading the league in blown opportunities from the dropsies.
Well, that's another thing for us to work on going into next season. Well, going into the playoffs, we got to eliminate it. Eliminate the drops. Eliminate the drops. Eliminate the drops. Say it 3 times, it becomes a habit. They got to be working on this in practice, especially with our first playoff game being at home.
Well, you know what? I noticed the top three on this list, they all have strong arms.
They're throwing the ball too damn hard.
I mean,
That what
I'm
you're
not
saying?
saying that, but I'm just saying that's what I noticed. I don't know if Dak's known for having a cannon, but Bo Nix supposedly he's got a decent arm. Jordan Loves is okay, but Cam Ward's got a cannon too. They claim he can make all the throws too.
He can make all the throws. Him
Yeah,
and
he can make all. So I
him and
just wanted to
Taylor.
show that stat. We meant to show it earlier because I'm sure Diesel would have been happy to see that because he moved off Caleb, but he's such a Caleb Lowe fanboy these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe he'll come back. He'll come back. Depends on the the length of the Bears' travels in the playoffs, whether he'll
Uh-huh.
come back and be a Caleb fan again, I believe.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hmm. You
Yeah,
know,
Caleb must have broke up with him. My 59 second synopsis is a poo-poo on the officiating. We need to start grading the officials as part of our grading system,
for sure.
going forward. Um, I thought I I thought those 2, 3 and outs we got early in the game were costed us the game, bro.
Definitely put us behind.
Yeah, put us behind a ball, gave them all the momentum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let them just because after that we couldn't stop them no more.
Definitely got their fans in a tizzy, going up in the uproar. So yeah.
3 and outs against that defense.
Yeah, that made no sense, especially when you're going with your scripted plays that you've been working on all damn week. You can't get a first down against that defense. Was
Yeah, you spend all season and now you come in here like the offensive coordinator we had at the beginning of the last season. Now you're starting out no backs. You're starting out in the pistol. We ain't seen
yeah.
this shit all season. You just coming out right from the beginning, tickling your bum.
Yeah, do what you've been doing all year. Run the ball down their damn throats, or do the play action or whatever. Come on, man. But come on.
Yeah, and that's my synopsis. I
Yeah. I think
they
Ben
were
Johnson likes his feathers sometimes, and somebody's got to snatch it and take it away from him.
oh yeah, but they were going after certain players early in the game. That being Edmonds with that tight end. They was going after Jiminy Crickets. They were targeting these guys, and that's what a good offensive coordinator does. Once
Yeah.
they found a weakness, because they didn't
Weakness.
go after
Yeah.
Jalen Johnson like no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They didn't go
After he
after
tipped that
Jalen.
ball for the pick. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There's like we could target all these other players. They were targeting Brisker, you know what I mean, whenever they caught him in coverage. Um and that's one thing like Diesel was talking about, he wants to see slants, which I agree with. And I want to see us, man, when they got somebody missing, start targeting these
Yeah.
players, man. If their star left tackle goes out, let's start making that left tackle, you know what I mean?
Let's let's blitz on that side till
Yeah, move
his
Sweat
nose
over there.
bleeds.
Right, right. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Let's blitz on that side all game. Yeah. I want to see that. If they get a rookie cornerback out there, let's expose them. We don't do that, bro. It all seemed like happenstance.
Yeah, and Booker was giving them the business.
All right, Diesel, give us your 59-second synopsis. And we
Come
never
on,
got
man.
Briggs's grades from you. So I don't know if we'll do it, but go ahead with your 59-second synopsis of this game there, fella.
Nah, you're not gonna get his tonight, man. I'm only gonna be on here for like 10 minutes. But
Gotcha.
um, I mean, I had an eerie feeling with this game, and then I mean, we were right there for the taking. Um, and despite all of the stuff that happened throughout the game, we could blame this, we could blame that, we could blame this. I think that the biggest reason that we lost this game was the mismanagement of Ben Johnson with them three
Yes,
timeouts
with the
in that
clock.
final drive
He
and the
keeps
clock.
he keeps
He
running
waits
too
too
much.
long. He
Yes.
waits too. If he calls that first timeout, there was like a
Yes.
Yeah.
minute left. He
Yes.
should
Yeah.
have called the first one. So then you got two with a minute,
Then
and
you
you got
waste the
about
time. Oh, go ahead. My fault. This is your 59 seconds. Go ahead.
yeah. And I just think that he keeps jagging off. Uh, the management of the clock. It seems like every game we just kind of been fortunate enough to get away with it. But I mean, we had him first and goal inside the 5, but because he jags off timeouts and mismanaged it, now you got one play like it's fourth down. It wasn't fourth down. That was like second down because we spiked.
He did the same in that Green Bay game, the first one. And then it
Yes.
puts us in a Chinese fire drill when we shouldn't have to be in that situation.
So all of that stuff that happened,
I agree
if
with
he
that.
manages them timeouts the right way, we win that game.
And he couldn't
Period.
get his play
Period.
call in on fourth down, Diesel, and we had to blow another timeout on that 4th and 5 play.
Yes. Yes. So I despite everything, I blame that on him because that's just how the game was going.
I'm
Back
not
and
going to
forth,
argue
back
with
and
you,
forth,
man.
back and forth.
He's a
I
hot,
give him,
sexy new
yeah.
name. He's getting $13 million, and that's when we brought him in for is to manage that situation.
I
Well,
and I think he thinks to himself that I could do anything against a defense in terms of what he wants to do.
Yeah, and I don't want to leave no time because our defense ain't gonna do shit. No time. You know,
But like even at the start of the game, so everybody knows the 49ers pass rush ain't nothing. It's
and
not
they the
shit.
worst running defense in the league.
He starts with 3 straight passes.
Yeah, I know. Worst running
Doesn't run
defense in the league.
Matter of fact, look, the first pass, we got 8 yards, 8-yard completion.
Yeah.
Doesn't run it on second, gets the ball batted at the line, and then throws it again on third, and the guy makes a play, and it's an incomplete pass, 3 and out. No runs.
2 straight 3 and outs to start the game.
Yeah, and then the second series, then first down, he tries to run. Second, they're waiting for it. They got like 8, 9 in the box.
Yeah.
They know you about to run because you didn't do it on that series and went 3 and out. Come on, man. Come on.
And it felt a lot Detroitish, should I say? How Detroit's been over the last few years. We're gonna put up all these points, but we're still gonna figure out a way to lose the big game.
We definitely our defense. Listen, if we're gonna go down, I don't mind going down if we like don't got all the personnel that you need to run the defense that he wants to run, right? But go down being aggressive. I cannot if you're gonna be passive like that, bring in a cover 2 guy. Just bring him in. Let's execute it. If that's how soft you want to play all the time, I want to see aggression. Look, did you see what they were doing when we would get like on a third down?
Bro, they was getting home. Our players don't get home. You keep screaming for blitzes, bro. They calling blitz all damn game.
No, they not, bro. No, they not. No, they not. I'm not going to argue about that shit. No.
What percentage do you think they blitzed that game, bro?
They didn't. They probably you could probably count them maybe 6 times, if that. They bring in a new tackle. They wasn't blitzing to him. And now here's my thing. A blitz is bringing more than the 4 down linemen that you run. They weren't doing that. They bring it up. 3 drop out, 4 come from this way. That works if you done some all-out ones a couple of times. Now they thinking, they about to do it again. Now you drop out in coverage. They never did that. I'm telling you, bro, I'm so through with dude. What I know him from, he used to play man-to-man all the time in New Orleans. They blitz like that.
They was playing man on the first 2 drives, and they were getting bum raped.
Man, they playing zone.
Bro, they was eating
the whole fucking game.
They was eating up Jimmy.
Okay, all right.
They was eating up. That tight end was eating up Edmonds.
Whatever they was doing, it ain't working. So try something else and be aggressive. You keep playing soft, it caught up with them. The right person just keep going up and down.
Well,
unless you get a turnover.
I think they should blitz more. To your point about, did you see what they was doing? They need to blitz more up the middle. He keeps trying to bring in like a safety from the side, a corner, a slot corner, and they're picking that right up. You know, but when we did go like for a player like Purdy, he's short. When we did get pressure up the middle, Purdy was falling apart.
Yeah, he can't see.
He can't see. He gets nervous.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's like waiting. He's waiting 2, 3, 4 series before he tries to do anything. And I'm like, man, just be aggressive, bro. Be aggressive from the get-go. And he's not adjusting. He's not adjusting.
Well,
they
the issue
ran the ball on us,
in my opinion,
threw the ball on.
We need some D linemen. We've been saying that for years.
Yes.
We lost one during the game, and we lost Oga Boom Boom Boom.
Who did we lose during the game, Ace?
The guy from Cleveland on the flyer.
Okay, I remember him.
I can't pronounce his name. Yeah, he had a concussion. And
I can't stand our D
line. Well,
I mean, Booker's the only one that plays.
But like you were saying, can they? Even when they get there, they can't grab the quarterback.
They can't tackle. Absolutely.
I've never seen anything like this before in my life. This guy's Mr. Irrelevant. They come in there like, I'm gonna. They don't know how to slow down.
Can I get an end?
Yes.
That's fast,
Yes.
like a Parsons or somebody where if the quarterback scrambles, he gonna get sacked.
Like
Or
if
he
he
gonna throw
steps
that
up,
ball away.
you can
Yeah,
grab him sometimes.
yeah.
We never grab him.
And Turner's hurt. So we got Billings out there for most of the game, and you make a move on him, and he can't tackle anybody.
Well, I think if I know Ben Johnson and y'all talking about the deep Allen, we need some horses that the Dallas Cowboys got when they went on a run. And I think we set up in the draft for that. Poles has got to make the right pick. He needs to
Yeah.
get us some young stud. We need a tackle and we need an end and we need some playmakers and we need it now.
We definitely need
Yeah.
an end in the first round. That's going to come in and slap the hell out the quarterback.
And if you got to move
legally.
and if you got to move up to get him, move up to get him.
I don't care what they do, how they get it, whether it's somebody from free agency or, cause I mean, these dudes we got free agents, and they quite honestly, they ain't performed shit other than
We
getting
got
some
to go
turnovers.
through the
Well, y'all
draft.
always want these budget free agents. That's why I'm saying we could have had the
No,
dude
they
that's on
paid
the
money.
Raiders.
They
Y'all
paid
say
money for these
go out
guys.
and get him.
They
He
paid
won't be
money for
available.
these guys. They
Yeah,
paid
I
money for
know.
these
I
guys.
know they overpaid. Go out and get guys that are already established. Not he's gonna peak and he's at that point where his trajectory. No, go out and get somebody who got you 15 sacks the last 3 or 4 straight seasons. Pay that money and let's play some football. And the dude from the Raiders, Max Crosby, is gonna be available, bro. I don't care how old he is. We only need 2 seasons out of him.
Well, he got a fucking knee injury too, though. He didn't
But
play. He was
they
out.
doing that. He still wanted to play. They doing that because they tanking, and he ain't that hurt because he beefing with his team because he was trying to play. This dude plays special teams. He plays every down.
Yeah,
He
he's a
does.
horse.
He every down player, but
I'm just using him
I'm
as an
just
example. We need somebody like that is you. Purdy wasn't doing all that shit if we had a stud on the line. Even Sweat was pissing me off.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Sweat was contained, and Booker was contained, and you don't have any rush up the middle. You don't have that 3 technique to go get the damn guy and force him into the contain. So
you mean the Jalen Carter?
Now who they play next week? They play Seattle for home field, right?
Yeah.
Watch how Seattle's D plays the 49'ers. He is not going to be doing all of that stuff he was doing against
but Seattle has talent on defense.
They do. Plenty of talent.
We got talent.
We don't have talent like that up
but
front.
We don't
in
have
the trenches,
talent that can
not in the
rush
trenches.
the passer and stop the run.
Not
they
in the
don't
trenches.
do either or.
No, they don't. They don't. Even our linebackers, bro, when they send them, they not getting home. So when you said, you see how they was getting
fast and tenacious linebackers. We don't have it. Matter of fact, the dude, the guy who we were talking about, the seemed like he'd been faster than all our linebackers. I'd play him. Well, they're gonna have to play him now. The Sewell probably hurt.
Yeah, Sewell out for the
blew his Achilles.
Yeah.
So
but
man,
on some of those all-out blitzes, man,
put Jackson out there.
They need to coach Caleb on so he knows what to do when the guys pull back. I see he watching, but whenever he sees that they all come in, that's when he get into that Chinese fire drill. I don't think he's connecting. If this guy come in, Luther Burden or whoever it is, it's going to be open right there. You know what I'm saying? If they do come, it's back
he does it sometimes.
Sometimes at the end of the game, he does. Crunch time, he does it.
Sometimes he does, but it's not consistent.
No.
But it goes back to these teams. They watching tape. They know damn well the Bears don't throw slants. When he threw that slant, it shocked me because I'm like, those are open. When they keep blitzing like that and bring all that pressure, slants are open. The teams know that you don't throw them, so they're not going to
You say in the middle of the field is wide open.
Slant, whether it's coming from the outside or you could put a Loveland with that big body, do a slant, man, like he did on that one play. That fourth down. Hit him with a slant.
That's the head coach or your OC.
Yeah, I think Ben Johnson gets in his own way sometimes, thinking he's so fucking creative that he can do all this other stuff.
Well, he
when you can
does.
do basic shit.
He does, Diesel, because when stuff don't work in the first half, our media be asking him, hey, what adjustments did y'all make at halftime? We didn't adjust anything. We stayed with the game plan. Like whatever he draws up, and it works out for him, though. Don't get me wrong. It works out for him. But it's like, bro, you got to adjust something.
You got to humble yourself at times. And sometimes you can be your own worst. And what did Mike Singletary say when they were in like the second, third year?
You can't win with them.
No, doing the 46 defense, right?
Yeah.
And he said he went to Buddy and he said, listen, coach, the playbook's too big. If you could just simplify it a little bit, if you could just narrow it down. And he said he knew that the next day or that Monday, Buddy had took the playbook from like this to this. And he said he knew him doing that. He had to swallow a lot because it ain't what he really wanted to do. But he said from that point forward, the defense took off like that. And it's that type of humility that I think Ben Johnson, man, just simplify some shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Making it more harder than what it is. If they're going to put all them people on the line and that blitz comes, you got to have one of them receivers or tight ends on a hot slant. You can have another one on
and the fact that you don't know how to get the ball to DJ Moore is beyond me.
He was out, dog. They took him out. I read it before you went back up. The flu. He was one of them dudes who got sick.
Oh, so he was sick.
So he was a game timer, and he tried to, but he wasn't feeling well enough. That's why you didn't really see him in the game. You seen him a couple of times, but
we shouldn't have seen him at all. Damn it! We should put somebody else out there
because he out there getting everybody else sick.
You know how players are. They try, and remember what I told you. A lot of these players got incentives that they're trying to get bonus money. So if he did have one, he was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna try to go."
Yeah, he's got $100 million damn contract,
right? Guaranteed.
Everybody knew he was sick. Him and Zacchaeus, they didn't expect either one of them to play. They set Zacchaeus down. They put DJ out there, and he wasn't 100%, or he wasn't ready to play. We could have had somebody else out there.
One series, I think he played like one, maybe two series. And then
if you can come out there when our defense gave up 16 points and blame the defense, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to blame the offense for this loss. For all the points you made about the coaching down the stretch, I'm going to agree with you.
I'm a blame
the defense. Put them in a position to win.
Yeah.
3 timeouts plus a 2-point conversion.
I ain't gonna go that far.
They got a pick six. They got the pick six.
That was about all they got. Because after that, it was giving up touchdowns, and they gave up 100 something rushing to one person, and then they give up 300 passing.
I'm going to
still blame Ben Johnson because the game was there in hand. When you get the first and goal inside the 5,
it's a tough one for our
guys.
But
you ain't got no timeouts to run a couple more plays.
And he's doing it, and he's done this multiple weeks and multiple halves, Diesel. I'm glad you pointed that out, though. I'll be watching it. He just sits on his timeouts, and he puts us, and then it makes Caleb and everybody have to rush. Why? If you leave the other team 35 seconds and they go down there and score, God bless them. The clock don't have to be at 0 when you score your final fucking touchdown.
I think he's figuring himself to be some kind of a Phil Jackson type of guru, and he's going to let them play through it, and he's going to toughen them up. So in the big scheme of his plan, that they won't need these timeouts in the future, and he'll be able to send those plays in, and mental telepathy and toughness will win Bears football games in the coming years.
We should not have been in a position where we had to clock the ball. Period. 3 timeouts and against that defense we were playing against. 3 timeouts and a 2-point conversion. We should not have been in a position where we needed to clock the ball.
And we were around the 50.
Yes.
With them 3 timeouts.
And we got a couple penalties.
And they and even Collinsworth said it like, I would use one of them timeouts right here when it was like a
Yeah.
minute left.
But
And
Ben's
instead,
gonna
they
double that. He's gonna double
let
down
the
on it.
clock get down to like 40 before 43 before they ran their next play. And I was
Yeah.
like, here we go again.
Yeah.
I knew it right there.
Yeah. And it puts
Knew it right
puts
there.
pressure on your team, and it's unnecessary. Hold on, here we
Just
go.
in terms of
See
coming
if he
down to the
doubles
last
down.
minute and last play of the game, and just coming up one play short there. So, the first half certainly didn't go the way we wanted it to as a team. They controlled the ball. They did a good job building the lead there, down by 7 at halftime.
It was 7 points, man.
We couldn't stay on the field on offense. We were 0 for 3 on third downs. They were 5 for 7 on third downs.
See, that's offense and defense blame, Diesel. That's what I'd be saying.
Yeah.
It's a perfect storm.
Yeah. But I mean, the offense, offense was on him because, like you said, he came out not running the damn ball, and then he felt like he had to run the ball on the second set of downs, and
And they were waiting for it because they knew they probably upset because the first set, you get 8 yards on the first pass, and then you didn't run it 2 other downs.
And
So
the
it's
worst run defense in the league. And you should have been trying to keep their high-powered offense off the field.
Off the field, yes.
Half, and yet second half, I did feel like we picked up our game a little bit as a team, and we closed that gap, and we made it.
He looks
to
like
where
Richie
we
Cunningham.
could potentially win that thing there at the end. So
brother.
was proud of the guys for that, but it just wasn't enough. And when you go on the road against a good team like that, you got to be on top of your mess the entire time, and we just weren't. Some good performances there, notably by our rookies.
All right, we're gonna see when they
throwing
start
it
asking
accurately.
questions.
So it's into the game, and so even though our offense was a little bit hit or miss there in the first half, that helped contribute some points to the cause. So with that, I'll go ahead and open it up.
Ben, do you have Luther got hurt there at the end? Do you have
I don't have an update on that yet. Yeah, I just heard that.
on the final play? What is kind of supposed to happen if everything works?
That final play, Diesel, I think you said nobody was
open.
open.
That last play.
Somebody was standing. You said it wasn't DJ Moore. They brought him back.
He
as
was
a decoy.
he was all the way to the right
Yes.
on that last play.
Yeah.
And the
And
defender was right
I-
behind him. Man, zip that ball in there and see if he can make a play.
I mean, I thought the final play, if you look at the routes those guys ran, it was like, man, are you got them running like they running to try to get a first down or a touchdown? Because most teams, a lot of times, they do a quick pass when they right by the goal line like that. And it's like,
Yeah, nobody was
quick,
open.
like height.
Nobody was open for their quick reads.
right, it was like they were
They
running
double
to
team.
go to a first down marker somewhere. I was like, what the fuck is these pass plays?
Right, but
patterns
the
they run?
quarterback's got to do. My wife's in here watching, like, throw the goddamn ball.
Well,
You got to do something
like-
besides throw the ball in the damn dirt on the last play of the game, bro.
But
It's
that's
an
my
interception.
point.
It's an interception. I don't care about.
I would have did that too. But it was like an all-out pressure again, which most teams got like a quick play that they run. Man, I wouldn't even mind if he would have did a shuttle, right? We never seen the Bears really do a shuttle play,
Yeah,
like KC does.
Yeah,
a
shuffle
quick little
pass.
shuttle.
yeah.
They did it in this game.
Yeah,
we
but it
did,
was
but
poor
it wasn't
execution,
like
and it didn't look like everybody
almost
else.
like a screen,
Absolutely.
like a little shuttle
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
You know,
That would have
So,
been a
yeah.
good play. But had we had more time and another
Time.
time out, we could have
Yeah.
done that.
Ugly.
Yeah, we didn't quite get aligned in the formation we wanted to. It's on me. I didn't give him the call fast enough,
Yeah,
and
it's
so
on
he's
you.
trying to piecemeal it together. I got to do a better job on that.
You do.
What was your-
Because Shanahan wouldn't have no problems getting his calls in.
he did it on that play where we burnt the other
Yes.
the middle timeout.
Yes.
He didn't get to play in.
That's what he's
fast
talking
enough.
about.
Perspective, the lateral play there, the one like 2 plays.
I couldn't really see. Yeah, I was on the other side of the field.
With that play in that situation, obviously, there's a possibility he gets tackled in bounds. But like, are you when you call that, you're okay with the?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I was okay with the lateral.
You're not.
I was
Yeah.
too. I just wish it was Monungai because he could break
Yeah,
a
He
tackle.
was scored.
There's plenty of time.
Mununga would
You
have
got
probably
plenty
He
of
could have
scored.
broke a tackle. DJ
Or
DJ
he'd have
Swift,
ran a motherfucker. He'd have
Uh,
hammered a motherfucker over into the end zone.
Swift go down too much with the first hit. Sometimes he break a tackle, but usually he not going to break a tackle like Monungai will. And if Monungai would have got
Monungai drags you like 4 yards. He be hurting players.
yes, if he would have got stood up at the goal line and didn't get in and the game ended, I would have been happy with that.
Monungai would have at least got you like inside the one where now they would have had to worry about the run play.
Yes.
And plus he got hit on the damn lateral and was just laying there. Get your ass up.
Get your ass up.
You know it's 15 seconds left in the game. Get your ass up.
Place. You talk about Caleb, just the way he battled from the early slow start and was kind of able to go almost shot for shot with Purdy in a sense. What stood out to you just about the way he was able to keep scoring for you guys?
Yeah, no, he knew he needed to come out and make some plays for us here tonight. When you're going against a dynamic offense like that, we talked about the possibility as an offense, us going tit for tat with them, and we at times were able to answer that call. You know, they just ended up making more plays than us.
On the field almost 22 minutes in the first half. What was kind of the message?
So next week, does that game mean anything for us in terms of
the third
we could be?
The third
second
or
or third
seed. Yeah. So it's a difference between maybe playing the Rams or Green Bay who hurt and shit.
Okay, because if he throws, because he needs like 270 to get to 4,000. If he gets to 4,000, I will have to get back on his bandwagon.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, it's a 17-game season. The other quarterbacks in Bears history didn't have 17 games to do this shit.
And nobody's ever done it. So
because they didn't have 17 games.
I don't care if they did. They still wouldn't have done it. So if he does it,
you can't say that.
I'm telling you right now, if he does it,
I'm saying
I'm back on his bandwagon.
Who is it? Kramer, who's got the Bears record in the single season?
I think
you can't say if he didn't have another game, he wouldn't have passed over 4,000 yards. You can't say that.
Why
I'm
not?
sure he was 270 yards short.
Oh, yeah, was he? Well, I'm just telling you, if the man throws for 4,000 this season,
you're going to move back in on him.
Yes.
Just move back in on him.
Right, just move back in on him.
No, I'm not doing it, because if he throws like 3-4 interceptions or some shit, or if he makes a bunch of boneheaded mistakes, there's no need for me to.
So if he throws for 3,950 yards, you're not going to move back in on him?
It depends on how the game goes and how he performs.
Are you kidding?
If he performs,
he's not kidding you. He's not.
If he performs like he did today,
you're moving back in on him. Yeah, but everybody knows that was a porous defense. When you go up against, if it was Minnesota, it's going to look different than that.
He's shown again. Hell, Green Bay got a great defense too. Now they defense is in the top 5. So
yeah, we might not see them.
And he didn't look like that against. Yeah, we'll see Green Bay unless we might.
Well, he did it in the second half. So again, but if he throws for
fourth quarter, the last 7 minutes.
If he throws for 4, I'll be back on.
Okay.
If he throws for 4.
Two-headed problem there, because you got us not being able to stay on the field on offense to where they weren't able to get off the field on third downs on defense. And so that's really how I saw it. It came down to the third downs.
It seemed like Purdy had a lot of time to throw, just from what you can diagnose the pass rush. What do you think was some of the issues with that?
And these fools couldn't stop a drive.
Yeah. Yeah, and if they don't keep getting turnovers, we be in trouble.
Yeah, we're dead. We're dead.
Yeah.
I was like, I know we're gonna get at least another turnover.
Yeah, I mean, he's a dangerous player, particularly when he can see down the field and
talking about Purdy.
Something we talked about going into the week, and we repped it again this morning in our walkthrough, and guys understood what we're.
Purdy was out there dancing out of Cincinnati, hit him late.
We all understand that.
Nigga was doing the
if someone has to go down because they're sick, that someone else has to step up, and we did the best we could as a organization in terms of trying to stop it. From masks to washing hands to being diligent that way. But it certainly did a number on our guys. But we felt good about
and played full game the way he did.
Yeah, he was excited. He came in this morning and he had a big smile on his face.
Hold on,
your boy is a step away from getting that taunting penalty.
I saw that on the sideline.
Every time he catches
I was going to text you that.
Dude got hurt too.
Yeah.
right
he
in
threw the
front of
ball
their
down there
face,
and looking at
doing
him.
all of this right in their face. I'm like, dude, just go back to the huddle,
Sweet,
man.
let's get it going.
Still got hurt.
He from the East Boogie, man.
So back to the point that Ed Kramer in 1995 threw for 3,838 yards.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
do the math. How short is that from 4,000, Ace?
That's 162 yards.
So you're gonna
But
move
watch
back
this.
in on Eric Kramer?
But watch this. Did they make the playoffs that year?
No shit.
Yeah.
Now he's moving the goalposts.
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking. Did he make the playoffs that year?
I don't know. I ain't gonna look that
No,
shit
they
up.
didn't. They didn't.
Okay, well,
because I think he had Curtis Conway.
You led
all of
into
them
your
guys.
take about 4,000 yards being the first 4,000 yard pass.
I'm telling you now, if he throws for 4,
if
so that means we gotta get 270, which most likely we gonna win that game if he throws for over 270. And so if he throws for that, I'm back on.
You actually care about that shit.
It's never been done in the Bears
because
history,
nobody's
bro.
ever had 17 games to do it.
It's meaningless.
Even with 16, nobody's ever did it. He's got 16.
He didn't
right
do
now.
it after 16.
He's 270 shy.
Right. Eric Kramer was 167.
You're moving the goal.
No, I'm not. Eric
because
Kramer
the games are 17.
Ace, how many did Eric Kramer have after 16 games?
38.
Okay.
Right.
After 16
38.
games. He had more than Caleb Williams after 16
Was he
games.
ever your boy, though? When he was playing, he wasn't I never thought of him as a great quarterback. Eric Kramer,
had a good
he came
season.
from Detroit. He came from Detroit.
What's this about? 4,000 yards being the first ever, or what is it about?
I'm telling you, if this guy
my point is, it's meaningless. If Eric Kramer, who wasn't a generational person,
it's not meaninless because
and not get to the playoffs, it's meaningless.
270 next week means we most likely win that game.
But what if Detroit makes some business decisions and sits down Amon-Ra St. Brown and sits down
the defense,
Goff? And, yeah.
That's on them. I can't worry about what they're doing.
Oh,
half of them players got bonuses and incentives they need to try to hit.
Again, he's doing it he's got to do it in 16 games for me. They can have 20 games and somebody could break Peyton's record and y'all gonna be just swinging from their Johnson. You know what I mean?
Peyton was playing 14 games some of the parts of the 70s. So the players who broke them records with 16, you don't hear them talking about, it was 16 games. It was 16 games. No, they got the record, right? They got it. So I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that.
I didn't finish my point, though. But what if the Detroit makes those business decisions and the Bears decide to say, hey, let's put Bilbo out there, get him some experience, and let him play half the damn game.
Then I'm not on him again. I want to see him.
And what if Bilbo comes in there and throws for 350 yards? Is that going to lessen your ability to move back in on Caleb, seeing that Bilbo can come in there and run the offense better than him?
You know what I'll say? I'll say, God bless him. We got a great backup. That's exactly
Caleb, I think
hold on, let's just hear something. Go ahead, somebody. I just want to hear no Bears gear.
It's frustrating, obviously. You don't want to lose a game ever, and then also just being in that position and having a shot at the end is all you can ask for in those moments. But we got to do a better job overall. Just execution. We made too many mistakes as a team, whether it's penalties, whether it's alignments, whether it's assignments, things like that. We'll go back.
Whether
we'll figure it out. We'll be truth tellers to ourselves because we got a great shot at the end of the season to put ourselves in in a good spot, but also to get back on a roll and get back on a run here through the playoffs, and that's what you're focused on. You want to go back and figure out why what happened today is what happened, and like I said, be truth tellers to us as a team, and that'll better us for what's up to come.
Your eyes, can you take us through the final play? Obviously, pressure came early, but what you saw.
Yeah. We ended up getting lined up with not much time, and we were slightly lined up wrong, and so I didn't have.
Why are they lined up wrong? It was after a
spike. He took too fucking long to give him the play. He just said he took him too long to get him to play. So they get lined up wrong. That's what I tell you. When you see those pass patterns, if you see the replay, I'm like, they look like they running for a first down instead of like a touchdown.
But they were at the 4.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There was only one place to go.
Yeah, the end zone. They were all standing in the end zone.
But I'm saying while they're in the end zone, if you look at some of them, it just looked like those patterns weren't set up to like try to score quickly. It's like
why don't they just throw a jump ball to Colson Loveland like everybody else in the NFL?
Hey man,
towards the back of the end zone. Why are they making it so hard?
Yeah,
that's
guy 6'7"?
Your drop dead gorgeous head coach calling that stuff.
Enough time to be able to fix it, having emotion and things like that. And so we just had to try and make something out of nothing in that situation.
That's terrible.
And then like I said, we had a shot. With all of that going on, time running down, us missing line and things like that, we had a shot. And just got to give my guys a shot in that situation. I think I haven't obviously.
How many times am I going to hear him say this?
Yeah.
Give your guys a fucking shot. I've been hearing him say this for 2 seasons now.
Yeah, he's not going to give up that interception. No way.
Yeah, because then people won't be able to move back in on him if he gets too many interceptions and doesn't throw for 4,000 yards.
Absolutely.
Gone back and watched it yet, but I think I'd end up dirting the ball. Didn't
dirted
get my
the
legs
fucking
into
ball.
Just put the ball in the end zone in that moment.
Why don't you know that?
If it's a
you
pick,
can throw a
or
4-yard Hail Mary,
then,
you son of a bitch.
But
get the
can't
ball up in the air with somebody.
These last 2 weeks, primetime games, high stakes, playing against playoff opponents. Mm-hmm. You guys are right there with both of them. Win one, lose the other. What do you feel like you guys have proven? I know you have a lot of confidence in the building, but what have you shown everybody else?
We know who we are. We know the games that we've had has grown on the other side of the ball. Maybe is having a tough day or so. We'll be right there with them. Having their back just as they've done for us in a multitude of games.
When the other side of the ball wasn't having a tough day, man. They was playing against one of the best offenses in the fucking NFL.
And we weren't holding the ball long enough.
Didn't go into the end zone.
Supposed to play ball control against a team like that.
Coach likes to call it. That's how I like to play. We go for it. And we go for the win. And whatever kind of play it is, whatever the case may be, that's how we play. We're going to keep playing that way.
Caleb, the free play touchdown.
Whatever play it is, you don't have a damn go-to play with 4 yards, 5 yards.
We'll listen to this later or tomorrow, y'all. But why? Let me ask you this, Diesel and Ace. Mm-hmm. I saw 3 times when they were they being the Niners, defensive linemen rushing to get off the field. They got too many people on the field, too less people on the field. We're still setting up. Hike the goddamn ball.
Yeah.
That's comes with it comes with awareness. So the same way that we've seen him since last year, this year we've seen him do it a few times where he's know they were offsides and he takes a shot.
He did it today.
And each time, and we got a touchdown on it. So his awareness will grow, and this got to come from Ben when they're doing film sessions. Hey man, you see these two motherfuckers?
Stop letting these guys get off the field. We don't have to wait for them. This ain't college. The ref ain't telling you to wait. Snap the ball.
Snap the ball. Kill the play. Snap the ball.
Now, the refs can hold the ball if you change personnel,
of course,
but they didn't.
did.
So, if you see them 2 lummoxes,
but I'm gonna push back a little bit because this guy came out here, this quasi-queer weirdo came out here and said that he patterns his life and his favorite quarterback is Aaron Rodgers. I've personally seen Aaron Rodgers take advantage of that situation multiple times, and he had to have seen Aaron Rodgers take advantage of that. A kid playing on the Howard Grounds of Ray School right now knows how to take advantage of that. He should know how to take advantage of that, and he shouldn't need the white man to tell him.
Yeah, he should. Like I said, as he keeps getting more aware, and Ben Johnson's got to tell him, hey man, if you see dudes trying to run off the field and there's no ref over the ball, he's got to have a thing that he knows with the center. Tom Brady was excellent at it. The center's gonna know as soon as you give him a signal, snap that ball.
I mean, Ace is a baseball coach. That's like telling Ace that he's got to tell the first baseman, yeah, man, if you see somebody step off the bag and you still got the ball in your hand, go ahead and tag them out.
You gotta, but I mean, so what? You just gonna keep letting them do?
No,
the
I mean,
mistake?
yeah, you gotta tell them. But there's some things that you don't anticipate as a coach. Like I didn't think he was retarded.
Yeah, center's got to be,
the center
whatever,
too. Yeah,
whatever call he has.
He's got to say, hey man, alert.
The center too.
Hike.
Yeah.
Hike that ball.
Alert, Lummox. Hike.
Yeah. Free play.
Ball.
Let's go. Free play. Let's go. Yeah. All right, let's get to our grades because I know it's late on y'all end.
Yeah, I got 2 minutes and I'm out, bro.
Special teams.
Shit. Were they even a factor today? It wasn't. I mean, there was really.
You got the dirty kick. We made a field goal.
C+.
I'll give them a B because if they're not a factor,
I'll say B because it wasn't no mistakes, nothing that really helped us. No big
they were making mistakes
returns.
On returns. They were getting penalties.
And y'all keep talking about our defense. We made that damn team punt twice. They ain't punted all of this whole month. Yeah. NFL record. So
well, I mean, yeah, you gonna make them punt twice if the shit they done got how many touchdowns? How many times they throw sooner or later?
But they got tired of scoring.
They've been running
sooner or later.
They've been running through the NFL.
Yeah, sooner or later. But that's just like the last 2 weeks. This week and the week before, where they were putting up all
the whole month. All right, but B, all right, yeah, everybody gave their grades. These are, I don't know if you got a pen, but write it down, bro. I said B. What'd you say, Ace?
C+.
Oh no, I ain't got no pen, man. I'm about to. I got 1 minute, man. But I'll catch like all of the stuff up.
What grade you giving the defense, Diesel? You gotta get your grades in, man.
The defense gets only because the pick six, man. I'm giving them a D-. Only because without the pick six, they get an F. But I'm giving them a D-, man.
What grade you giving the offense?
The offense getting an A-. They're getting an A- because the A plus would have been the coach calling better shit, and then we would have been all right.
They went against the worst defense in the league. What grade are you giving your butt buddy, Caleb?
Oh, he get an A- too. He was balling, bro. He was balling.
All right.
I just would have needed some balance to go. In the first few drives, if you give him some run, the run balance, he would have been.
He could check the runs.
Last thing, yeah, he could check. Last thing, the Detroit game. You got a score? Where's that game at? It's in Chicago.
It's here. Yeah. It's here.
Yeah.
I got the Bears.
I gotta write this down.
I'm gonna get the Bears 28 and Detroit 20. 28
Bears
20,
28. Detroit 20.
Yep.
All right, and that's Diesel. All right, bro. Got you. Got you, bro. Appreciate you pulling up.
All right, y'all. I'll holler.
Peace, bro. All right, so Diesel's 7 and 8 now. All right, A, so let's go through this. Special teams, I said B.
Yeah, I said C+.
Okay, all right. And then where are you going for the defense?
Defense, I'll give them a D.
It's hard to give them a D because they didn't play none. You know what I'm saying?
They had to pick six to start the game. I mean, you got to go with the scheme of your coordinator.
That is true. So the offense only scored 31, and the offense failed us when they had to settle for that field goal. It was, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a shootout, bro.
Yeah, we needed that touchdown.
Yeah.
They should put some pressure on them to have to come down and score a touchdown, even though they just walked down the field and scored it anyway. But at least, you could have put some pressure on them.
All right, I'll give them a D+. Well, we lost the game. Okay, I'll give them a D. All right. Defensive game balls. Edwards for the pick six. I think your boy could get one too. the defensive end, he was about to kill Purdy.
Oh,
Purdy having
Booker.
to duck. He must have saw him in the camera or something.
Yeah, I would have ducked down a little bit lower and hit him right in the middle of his back
He
with
should
my
have taken
helmet.
another penalty. He sure should have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should have hit him right in his head and had him out for 2-3 weeks too, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I give him a game ball, and I'm gonna throw one to look like Jaden Johnson coming back to form, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and you got to look at our our linebacker room. We got Butch Stud just coming off IR, and you got
He was getting bum assaulted out there.
Edwards just coming off IR, and
he was
I don't.
falling for every play action.
Oh my
Everybody was out of
gosh.
position. It was terrible.
And Sewell, we know we know he's not really a starting linebacker, but he's all we got. So,
So you got who you giving out any? I'm giving it to Edwards, and I'm gonna give it to the defensive end. I can't think Booker.
yeah, I give one to Booker. That's it.
Okay. All right. Offense. Did we grade them yet?
No.
I'll give. They lost the game. It was a shootout. It was on the road.
Yeah.
I'll give them a B plus. I'll give them a B plus. They could have managed things better. And your boy Ben Johnson was trying to lose. Why was he calling timeouts at the end of the first half, knowing it's a shootout? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was driving back to pick up T downtown. Like, why is this some bitch? Why is he calling timeouts? And they already got 3 timeouts, and damn near let them score again.
Yeah, and we get the ball back. Like, why? Let the clock run.
Yeah. It was a faulted strategy that he was using at the end of the first half. Let that damn clock run out and get to the locker room, man. Damn. Luckily,
now, if we wasn't getting the ball back, I would have understood that strategy.
Yeah. But we're getting the ball back in the second half, which we went out and scored. But you're allowing them to try and figure out a strategy to score some more points on you. And then they got that first down. And he was like, oh, shit, maybe I shouldn't have called those timeouts.
Yeah, because that's not a bum QB, and he was playing great the last 2 weeks. The offense has been on fire. Why are you messing around with it? That's like messing around with Mike Tyson in his prime.
Yeah.
In the projects and the Catskills.
Yeah, like sticking your tongue out. Like, you're not going to rob me, Mike.
All right, so I gave him a B plus, bro. What'd you give the offense?
Offense, I gave him a B. I gave him a B. We had some drops. We didn't get it done when it was time to get it done. And
we missed some layups.
You missed some layups, and that field goal, instead of going down to score a touchdown, that hurt.
And that mismanagement at the end. We're
not
grading the coach, but that's all part of the offense.
Yeah, we got to clean all that up heading into the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, this is a great season for them. And I now know why they call it season, because it's seasoning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because last year was perfect for Caleb. All right. So Caleb's play. What grade are you giving our quarterback, as you like to say?
Caleb is our quarterback.
He was 25 for 42, 330 yards with 2 TDs and no picks.
Yeah. I'd have to give him a B. Yeah, I mean,
he had a 100.3 rating.
I'll give him a B. I mean, they say that, ball security is most important, or most importantly for a quarterback in their position, but sometimes he gotta rip it, man. He gotta make some tough throws.
Bro, there are times we're walking off the field and I'm like, yeah, and I'm sarcastic. Yeah, well, we didn't throw an interception and we didn't get sacked. You know what I mean? Like, that's the fucking goal now.
Yeah, no. That's the goal when Eberflus was here.
Yes. And I'm watching, and Eberflus's defense is giving up the most points to anybody in the NFL this year.
Yeah.
And I'm watching Mr. Irrelevant stand back there. What Caleb's got to learn is how to manipulate the pocket. That's what they need to. That's what Declan Doyle needs to be working with him on.
Pull out some of that San Fran tape and watch Mr. Irrelevant back here.
Yeah.
Using his athletic ability and
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't got Jerry Rice out there, or Debo Samuel, or none of those studs out there. He just got guys out there that catch the ball.
And he's got balls, and he's willing to put his life at risk and run for the end zone sometimes.
Yeah. And he knows the most important part of getting to the end zone, especially when you're the quarterback, is either the ball fake or the ball. So they're coming after the ball. So
just do this, show the ball. The defensive lineman or linebackers got to raise their hand to block your pass, and then that gives you more time to do stuff. He doesn't do that. He just takes a beeline towards the sideline.
Yeah, I'm going running out of bounds.
But he wasn't doing that in college. That dude was stopping and juking, and I thought he was going to bring some of that to the league, bro.
Yeah, well, after you take 68 sacks, they take that right up at you.
Yeah.
I
hope they didn't lose that though, bro. But he's lost it. All right, so you hard on him. You gave him a B.
Yeah.
Well, he had the 100 rating. He had no picks. He threw for over 300 yards. But once again, Ace, 59.5 completion percentage. I think we'll be lucky to get him at 64% for his career. I think
by next year.
Yeah, he might have 1 or 2 seasons where he's 70% and flirting with it, but I think he is what he's showing us.
Well, maybe once the defense gets acclimated and he doesn't feel like he has to win every game like he does now.
He's got an ego, bro. Shit.
Yeah.
I'll give him a B plus, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him a B plus, bro. He was balling out there.
He was balling, but there was he could have.
I know he's got those inexplicable moments, bro.
Yeah, you got to take it to the next level.
Wide the fuck open. All you got to do is just put some wide open. Collinsworth was calling it out. He's like, that's not a throwaway there. That's what I'm saying. There's a time to throw the ball away, and there's a time to get the ball to your ball players.
Yeah. And the guy's wide open, or you can ball fake, or somebody's open. And inexplicably in this offense, especially when the 2 tight ends are in and Luther Burden's out there and somebody's open. Your guy that you was living in your house with and practicing football allegedly at night.
Well, he's poor and stupid.
Yeah, but you gotta know the playbook backwards and forwards. So if you're cutting off one side of the field, and what your pre-snap read is sometimes you got to do something magical before there's 2 minutes left in the game.
Well, let's go.
You got to know somebody's open.
Let's go through the chat. Ass Whoops Are Free said, Caleb can't throw right now. The league knows. I think as a defensive coordinator, I would gamble in certain situations on his 58% completion percentage, right?
Yeah. Especially in the red zone. I'm sitting in the house.
You see how open that player was on that deep ball we got in the beginning? They don't think he can make them passes. They've been talking about it like, make him prove that he can shoot that 3-pointer.
Yeah.
Ass Whoops Are Free said, go Niners, faithful to the Bay. Cardiac Bears, he said Bears B+. He said, I think the coach play calls has been suspect as fuck, especially against the Cheeseheads. And he's picking Bears 24, Detroit 34.
No, that's not going to happen.
Right. He said Detroit's going to air their ass out.
Soldier Field, man. It's December. January.
We got some proclivities. He said Brock looks so purty tonight. Uh-oh. He got some proclivities.
Uh-uh.
Brock, and then he said it. He doubled down on it. Brock looked so pretty tonight.
Well, he's faithful to that Bay.
Yeah, he's faithful to the Bay.
Thanks for chiming in.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah. All right.
Like,
so we both graded Caleb, right? Give Caleb a grade. Ass whoops are free. All right. Offensive game balls. Definitely Luther Burden.
Yeah, definitely Luther and Colston, Loveland.
Damn, he had his first drop of the year.
First drop of
that was a bad omen, bro.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Then Burden had one after that.
Yeah, but yeah, unfortunately, the rookies came to play, but they get tired. Sometimes things happen at the end of the game, and we saw both of them have inexplicable plays where they dropped the ball when they shouldn't have. So,
yeah, you got a game ball you giving out?
Offense, I'm gonna give one to Luther and Colston. Yeah. I'll give one to
you give one to Nails?
No.
No?
He's doing what he was supposed to do. And he threw a 59% clip. And I'll give one to
he said he was missing those layups again out there?
Yeah. I'll give one to Darnell Wright for making the game day trip to get out here to play football for the Chicago Bears.
Oh, so you're giving out participation trophies?
No, it wasn't part. That guy was out there playing.
All right. Luther Burden had 8 catches for 138 yards. I pray he's not hurt. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he's trending, and this would be great for him in the playoffs. To have these playoffs and doing this. Yeah. You come back next year, this dude, we got some decisions to make.
No. Who? On who?
Well, I'm just saying as far as the pecking order. No, who's receiver 1, who's receiver 2, who's your rotational guy?
Yeah. Okay.
Colston Loveland has 6 catches for 94 yards and a TD.
Yeah. That guy's balling.
Swift had 9 rushes for 54 yards, 6 yards a pop. Manunge 8 yards, 8 carries, 38 yards, 4.8 a pop. Caleb 5 rushes for 3.6 yards. I just thought he would be getting us so many more rushing yards than that.
Yeah, especially in this game. I understand that. I figure, I don't know if they go over the run concepts in the beginning of the game, especially when, the team's still filling you out, and you need a couple yards here or 4 yards there, 5 yards there, and he can, bootleg or run and get those yards and sustain drives. And if you're not talking about using those runs to sustain drives, I don't know what you guys are doing.
It just takes him long for him to change. It's like changing directions with an aircraft carrier as opposed to a speedboat. And I thought he'd be a speedboat because he's generational. So I did see him today, Ace. It was a first down play. He got into Curly Stooges mode. Bailed right out of the pocket, didn't step over and step up. You rarely see him step over and step up and slide in there and use pocket presence, right? Yeah. But he did that, but instead of just throwing the ball away, he did take the cheese. He ran and got about 3.5 yards on the first down. It brought up 2nd and 6.5. Normally, he would have just thrown that ball out of bounds for no fucking reason.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to get those yards. Whether he's sliding forward or, going for the extra yard or sliding down. But, those are, those throwaways sometimes are drive killers.
Yes.
Especially when you can run and
they're as good as a sack.
Get us to a 2nd and medium or, a 3rd and medium.
They get you off schedule.
Yeah.
You know, if it's an all-out blitz and you got caught out there bad, and fine, that's what we're talking about. Get rid of the ball.
Yeah. But you know, some of the situations he's in, and he chooses to throw the ball at the last minute because he's holding it, waiting for that big play to.
What is he waiting on?
Yeah, we can take those 5 yards. We'll take those 5 yards. We'll take those 6 yards. We'll take those 4 yards.
I'm constantly asking, and I've been asking for 2 seasons. You saw when Brock Purdy was biding time, and then when he whipped out to throw the ball, it was a fucking completion. And the guy was wide open. Yeah. I'm trying to find out why we're not getting that. We get it when we fall behind, but we don't get it when the score is tied or we're ahead. I don't understand.
Well, our quarterback is watching Aaron Rodgers tape instead of some Brock Purdy film. And even your head coach, like, man, if you're playing offense nowadays and you don't find yourself pulling up the damn 49'ers tape, I don't know what you're doing, because you know, the concepts that they run, especially the crossing routes, slants, and you know, all the motion they got. It seems like that's what the Bears are trying to get to. Why isn't your quarterback trying to study some of that to, you know, uplift his game? Is what I'm saying.
Because he can make all the throws, and I think Brock Purdy knows he can't, so he's got to stay within the.
Yeah, we don't need all them Iceman throws. We need those. We need those plays in the first half to matriculate the ball down the damn field and get you up to 70% passing.
Right, and that's what BJ is trying to get him to. We need those Iceman plays when we need those Iceman plays, but in the meantime, we need the fundamentals of the game. We need you in structure, and we need you to. He'll start doing it, bro. He'll start hitting underneath guy. There was one time when he rolled out. I don't know if it was a tight end. I think it was a running back. Was right in front of him. Like, throw me the goddamn ball. And he just kept, and then he ran for like 2 yards and ran out of bounds. If he'd have kept the ball to the running back, he'd have had 8 to 12 yards on that damn play.
Yeah, I mean, he's still thinking he can make all the throws. He's waiting for that guy 15 to 17 yards down the field to come open. He can zip it right in there.
And I want to apologize to Roma Doomsday, because I thought all this time he was looking for his butt buddy Roma Doomsday. I don't know what he's looking for. So you're saying he's looking for the hero play every damn. This is what somebody told me. A USC fan. Yeah. Said he looks for the home run on every play.
He's got to be. I mean, otherwise his completion percentage would be higher.
Would be.
Yeah.
It would be. Yeah. All right. Well, and that's what BJ is saying. He don't want to coach all of it out of him. You know what I'm saying? That. Yeah.
But he's got to get better at running this offense.
Yes.
Based on his abilities and the talent he has on offense to take those layups when they're available in the first half. So by the time we don't need all that Iceman shit. We killing this team by halftime. By the time we get to the third quarter, we're running the ball down that damn.
This is what I've been saying. If he makes the layups and stays within structure, we would only need the Iceman shit once every 4 games.
Yeah, but
you know. Yeah, all right. Current. No, we don't have to do current MVP. We just did that. All right. All right. So let's get into our Lions preview. We got to look at the standings, because we don't know who's going to be making a playoff picture. We don't know who's going to be making business decisions.
Well, the Lions are eliminated.
Yeah, but true. But are the Bears going to be making business decisions? Man, that's why the Eagles, man, I wish the Eagles had lost. The Eagles are 11-5. We're 11-5. So we got to win.
Yeah.
Unless you prefer to play the Rams over the Packers.
It's a division game. I don't give a damn who we play. They got to come to Chicago. It's either the Packers or the damn Rams. I've never seen the Rams want to play outside in my life in January.
So you're saying if the Niners would have came to Chicago with the weather y'all getting right now, it wouldn't have been a 42-38 shootout?
You damn right it wouldn't have been no 42-38 shootout. Been running the ball down their damn throat.
They've been freezing. They getting hit. They've been running off the field hurt.
Yeah. we would have did them like we did the damn Green Bay Packers. Oh yeah, the heating unit, it went out. Go sit on those cold seats.
So yeah, so I think you're right. It's a division game. We want to finish the division 500.
Right.
We got to have all hands on deck. Try to go into the playoffs with some momentum.
Yeah, I mean, no, you want you were in an ideal situation, one player to rest your players, but this is the NFL season, man. Ain't no time for resting. We plan our schedule out, and then we're going into the damn playoffs the following week. We got to play the following week. We already know. So, hey, let's get ready and let's get acclimated. Let's play some damn football.
Yeah, and I think St. Brown gonna be making business decisions. I don't expect him to play.
No.
So right now, as it is, the Packs will be coming to Chicago.
All right.
Rams will be going to the Eagles. Who would the Niners be playing?
They played a 4-5 game.
Right. So who's for?
Nobody's won that division.
Oh,
yet.
the Panthers. So the Niners right now would be going to Carolina.
If they win the division.
Right. As it is now, though. Yeah.
Yeah, the Falcons, if they win their last 2 games, then they win the division.
You don't mean the Falcons. Don't you mean the Buccaneers? Or do you mean the Falcons?
I mean the Falcons.
The Falcons are 6-9, and the Buccaneers are 7-9.
So if the Falcons win their last 2 games,
they'd be 8-9.
And the Panthers lose their last game, I think they hold the
tiebreaker
over the Panthers.
What about the
all those teams are eliminated. It's for the division. They're trying to win a division.
Ain't the Buccaneers in that division? Yeah, the Buccaneers are 7-9. NFC South.
I don't.
You see, and they got a 54% chance of playoff probability.
What about the Falcons? They eliminated?
I guess, they don't have no probability.
Okay, so maybe it's
they're out. It says out right there. Out.
Okay, so maybe it's the Bucks.
Yeah,
and the Bucks haven't wanted to win in quite a long time. So I guess it'll be the Panthers.
I see what you're saying. So if the Bucks are playing the Panthers, where's that game at? And so whoever wins that game is in. That's what they're saying.
Okay, I thought it was the Falcons. So it's the Panthers and the Bucks.
Yeah, where's that game at? NFL schedule. But we don't care about that because it's not going to affect us.
No.
So bottom line is Detroit's going to be trying to play. I think they're going to be making business decisions. If they were smart, they'd be making business decisions. Yeah. But their coach isn't smart.
No. And our coach wants to, especially the shellacking they put on us early in the season, I think our coach wants to win that game. So they'll be making business decisions.
It's Panthers at Buccaneers.
Ooh.
Wow. So you need the Baker Mayfield, to pull one out of his ass and punch their ticket. I don't know. I'm rooting for the Panthers, though, man. Everybody got on them about taking the colored quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, and as they build their roster after giving up all them damn draft picks, to get Bryce Young, then I'm rooting for him too.
Everybody wrote the man off as dead. All right, what's your keys? My keys to the Lions' victory is, I don't know, man. I hear you. Let's beat the brakes off of them. My keys are make them one-dimensional. It's always my keys. Stop their running. We got to be able to get some hit them hard because they like playing in a dome. And
there's no way Goff wants to play outside in January.
Man, Goff had like 8 turnovers. You remember I used to call him pick 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get some pressure on him and all of that, he's going to give it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No way Goff wants to play. So I'm going to go Bears. Bears 31, Lions 21. Bears, Lions, odds. Bears 31, Lions 21. So Bears 31, Lions 21. That's 9. And 9 is currently, what am I? What's my record here? 10-6. All right, Ace.
I'm going
keys to victory, and then give me your prediction.
My keys to victory is to come out there with the same type of veracity and vigor and vibe that you showed tonight on the national stage against the San Francisco 49ers. There'll definitely be a lot of players making business decisions in this game. I think Amon-Ra St. Brown will be one of them. A bunch of their players on defense that they don't really have will be the others. And they're coming to Soldier Field. So bring them out there, beat the brakes off of them, and let's get ready for the playoffs. You want momentum going into the playoffs. Show them what they're missing as their offensive coordinator left town. And we owe them one. They gave us the business in their building earlier this season. They were laughing and loving themselves all over the field and on the sideline and
Wasn't it? Talking shit before the game.
Yeah.
We're gonna go win that game.
Yeah. So what are you saying now that you're eliminated from
but
the playoffs?
They was high-fiving and doing all type of shit, running the score up, wasn't it?
Yeah, they ran the score up. So bring their ass here and run the score up on them. And I don't give a damn who they show up with. We're gonna beat the brakes off of them. Chicago Bears, 34, Detroit, 21.
Okay, Bears 34, Lions 21. That's Ace, who is currently 11 and 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so the over-under, bro, is 49.5. So we both
that game? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we both got the over.
Yeah, that's weather permitting.
Diesel's got the under. The weather, chilly conditions with temperatures possibly in the 30s or 40s, likely overcast skies, and a significant chance of rain and snow, creating a classic cold, damp Chicago winter atmosphere at Soldier Field. So layers are crucial for fans.
Yeah, nobody's going to come out there from the Lions. The perennial dome team is going to want to come out there, play the last game before a vacation to the highest level.
Especially if it's that cold rain, icy rain coming down with the wind blowing off that lake.
Yeah, and unfortunately your heated seats and the and the jet flames aren't working on your sidelines again.
Damn, did Hink give us his prediction earlier? I think I forgot to get it. Damn. Because I knew he wasn't going to be on here.
Nah, I don't think he did.
Fuck.
I'll have to look back and see. I don't think he did. He might have. I'm pretty sure he's picking the Lions. I mean, the Bears.
Yeah. I'd have to look back and see. Yeah, like you said. So, all right. So, let's see. We got on point for that. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. So, last thing is this poll. I don't know if anybody else jumped on it, but I gave y'all the poll results earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But it's changed a little since then, Ace. So
let's see what we get.
Yeah. So right now, 38% say they'd take Lamar over Caleb. 63% are still down with I'm gonna miss the layups, even though Lamar's 70% completion percentage. Makes all this shit.
Yeah.
All right. So
you got to win. You got to win on a rookie deal.
Yeah. According to Courtney Cronin, who got outed as a fucking Packer backer, and we smelled it on their ass. Then we
Yeah, we know it.
Yeah. We hired a Packer backer to be part of the local Bears media. She ran Justin Fields out of town, created all that shit.
All that hubbub, yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that atrocious? But you know, we had a couple of monkeys up there.
I mean, if you hire me to do the local Packers sports feed, and I'm a Bears fan, and I'm telling you I'm a Bears fan, and you still hire me,
that's ridiculous. Because I'm going to do what it takes to run those guys out of town. I'm definitely going to do what it takes to run
coaching, everything.
I'm going to ruin everything. Yeah.
A quarterback who's broke the NFL record for rushing, and all of that. Yeah.
He doesn't need any help. He just needs to play better as a quarterback.
Yeah. It was all doom and gloom. And he's holding the ball too long. And he's not processing. She started all that shit.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think Dirty Air Force Ones might have gave it a script, but you know, that's terrible.
Dirty Air Force Ones. That's another story. All right, Ace, go ahead and give us your final words, bro.
Yeah, my final words is the Bears played a monumental game here against the 49'ers today. Matter of fact, it should be definitely be the game of the week. Maybe have some honors as game of the year. It would have been better had we won, but you know, they stood out there. There's no moral victories in football. So let's get back on the plane, get back to Chicago, start working on the game plan for next week to defeat the Detroit Lions. And the arrow will be pointing up as we're heading to the playoffs.
And it's a 3:25 Central game.
Yeah. They gave him a late game. And then I think the last game is the Steelers and the Ravens for the AFC Central title. So yeah.
And I told y'all them boys was gonna make the playoffs the week before they beat the Bears. Their defense ain't doing shit. I'm like, they the Ravens. They're gonna come around. Their defense been balling. Lamar is gonna make y'all all look bad. He's gonna come out there and make y'all reassess your poll answer when he comes out there. And if they punch a ticket, the AFC is scared.
Oh yeah. Well, you know. Because you know your heavy hitters, your
Patty Mahomes.
Patty Mahomes is out of there.
Your drop dead gorgeous one at Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, he's definitely out of there too.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a toss up. Even the announcers tonight were saying, you know, they don't know what to think of the playoffs. There's no team without a flaw that's playing. So it'll be up to what happens in the playoffs as to the dynamics of this playoff. And I think it's going to be a great year for the Bears to go out and make something happen and get it done. They can go back to San Francisco and beat the brakes off of their ass in San Francisco in the playoffs, because you have a playoff officiating crew. We're not sitting here on Sunday Night Football with a first-year damn referee doing our damn game, a game that can determine who's going to be the number one seed in the NFC. So hopefully the Bears get it done next week. The illness that's plaguing the team goes away. Those injuries that we saw in tonight's game are healed up in time for the playoffs. And those players that can come back next week can get it done next week. And, you know, bear down, FGB. I'm just happy that they came out and showed some stones. Unfortunately, you know, these are the games that your coaching staff got to get you over. Got to get you over the hump. You know, when your athletes are out there athleting, you need it's 2 or 3 games that your coaching staff got to get you over the hump.
Right.
And unfortunately, this wasn't the game that happened. So, you know.
Did you say we got out-coached?
Definitely. Offense to defense. Yeah, we got out coached. Yeah. I mean, we knew we knew what their Achilles was, and we didn't attack it. We knew after Trent Williams went out what we needed to attack. As far as their offensive line was concerned, we knew that they were using their damn backup tight end, and for some reason we couldn't figure out how to stop him in the first half. So yeah, I believe we were outcoached this game, and it's a learning experience. Hopefully, the coaches get better, as well as the players get better mentally and be prepared for playoff football. Which
I think we'd be better if Bieniemy was the offensive coordinator over Declan Doyle. I honestly think it would be better for BJ. He'd be a great balance, especially he's got all that Casey in him. For them to be in that room picking his brain as opposed to fucking Declan Doyle. I'm sorry. We're going into the playoffs. This guy's got Super Bowl experience. I think Bieniemy should be the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, well. From your mouth to God's ears, unfortunately, that's not how the Bears are set up right now. Maybe we'll see changes next year or in the offseason, or if Declan Doyle gets another job holding the clipboard for another team. We'll see. But
what's going on with the Jets, bro? I mean, they blamed everything on JF1.
Yeah.
And look what's been going on. Look at today's quarterback play. I don't understand.
Well, this guy's a rookie, first of all. And what they did to the team when they traded away Sauce Gardner, they traded away Williams to the Cowboys. They tanked. They said they were tanking. So
that's why they kept JF1 off the field.
Yeah, and he's on IR, matter of fact.
What, is he hurt?
No, he's hurt as far as they're concerned, but those guys on that team are making business decisions. I mean, what? I'm finna come out here and play my hardest against a 11-3 team, 11-14 that I know is gonna beat us.
Mess up my whole offseason and rehab and surgery and stuff.
Crazy, man. Please, I'm talking to my travel agent during the damn game, or before and after, about where I plan on going after next week. The bus is loaded up and I'm out of here. And you threw your quarterback under the bus. So what are you gonna do for me?
Man, if San Fran ends up with the number 1 seed and they get to stay at home potentially all through the Super Bowl, the NFL should be shot.
Yeah.
They should shoot the NFL right in the shield.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully Seattle gets it done next week, but it's gonna be a tough game on the road.
You still going with your final words?
I'm done. FGB, let's go Bears. Great night of football. Not defensively, but offensively, it was a great night of football, and it's time for me to shut it down so I can get up and make the donuts in the morning.
And the more I think about it, Ace, I want Green Bay. I want to put them out to pasture. I want to send a strong message that there's a new sheriff in town in the north.
Yeah, why not? And they got to come to Chicago.
Yeah,
they can come here thinking that they let one get away. Yeah. We'll show them that what they let get away. We're gonna give them the business in the playoffs.
I told that fudge packer backer, he was like, "Yeah, we should have beat y'all twice this year." I said, "We should have beat y'all twice this year, and we should have beat y'all twice last year."
Right.
Since we want to talk shoulda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shoulda, woulda. Yeah.
Yeah. But you gotta make them donuts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get you some sleep.
For sure.
Bear down, FGB.
FGB. I'm saying it for me and Diesel.
Yeah, he's not gonna say it. All right. At the end of the day, this is one of those games that reminds us all why football can be both exhilarating and excruciating. The Bears walked into Levi Stadium and traded blows with one of the league's most complete teams, proving we can hang in a heavyweight fight just like Jake Paul. But hanging isn't the same as finishing. And that thin line between almost and actually showed up again in a 42-38 loss that will sit with this team for about 2 days. Still, there's no denying the flashes, the offensive rhythm. Boy, we look like Detroit's offense. I ain't seen that in a long time, probably ever for the Bears. And this is the first year in the system. I'm excited. We got receivers running around there celebrating, running backs doing their thing. We're putting up 30 points. Don't come in with a subpar defense against us. We fuck around and put up 40. The explosive plays, the resilience. Every time the 49ers tried to pull away, the Bears didn't fold. We didn't fade. We didn't look overwhelmed. We just couldn't deliver the one defining moment that separates contenders from climbers. Need better clock management at the end of these games and halves. Why save these 3 timeouts, Porch BJ, if you're just, not going to use it? And that's the story of this game. Potential on full display, but potential that still needs sharpening, discipline, and a defense that can't get off the field when it matters most. This was a good loss. We got a lot put on film. We got a lot to get these players' attention so that they can stop smelling each other's farts and doing podcasts and yapping it up all over the place and realize that their shit does stink. So as we wrap up, the question becomes what this performance means moving forward. Is this the spark that ignites something bigger or another chapter in a pattern that the Bears need to break? We'll be tracking the adjustments, the growth and development, and the response in the weeks ahead. Because if the rack can bottle the good and fix the bad, this shootout loss might end up being more than a setback. It might be the moment that forces the evolution we've all been chasing. Blessing in disguise. Until next time, stay locked in, stay curious, and stay ready for whatever this week throws at us all. On the field, in the Spolitricks arena, and everywhere the two collide. Because this ain't just content, it's connection. And it means more because all of you cats are locked in. Check one last thing. Ass Whooper said, Caleb, he said, he gave Caleb an A grade. Caleb needs to be more focused on running forward. Yeah. Brock more relaxed in the pocket and game knowledge. Caleb got too much stuff going on in his head on one play. He has to pay attention to who's open. Niners going to be number 1 in the NFC. We playing the Packers after they lose to Detroit. Niners going to smash Seattle. Niners going to get week off. Keys to Lion. Run over our defense. Okay. So until next time, stay locked in, stay curious, stay ready for whatever the week throws at us on the field, in the Spolitricks arena, and everywhere the two collide. This ain't just content, it's connection. And it means more because all of y'all are here. Stay locked in. We appreciate your support and enthusiasm for the Mouthpiece Included pod and for TATN. If you have any more questions, concerns, or need further information, feel free to ask. Stay tuned, stay passionate, bear down, and as always, until next time,
FGB to the highest level of F-ivity.
That's right. F to the GB, F Green Bay. Big ups to Karen. She's going to take us out of here. Karen's got to work in the morning, too. It's big ups for Karen.
Put a shovel in the ground.
Breaking my heart, man.
Put that shovel in the ground in Gary, Indiana.
Breaking my heart.
Y'all a little happy
ground.
Breaking my heart, man.
Yeah.
Breaking my heart. You guys gonna get your little suburban stadium and your little,
you probably have halter top night, fingernail paint night. You get your fingernails painted.
Yeah, I'm not going out there, man. I go watch them out of town before I go to damn out of town.
All right. You find yourself sliding through. You might be in LA on Florence and Normandy. Hey, homie. Hey, man, come here. Better. You might be in Chicago. Woo! Dipping down Ashland. You better. Watch your back. Check your six. Double check that blind spot. Use that blind spot assist. TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN. Guard your grill. TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN. Bear down. TATN.
Bear down.
Knuckle up. And don't forget to.
Don't forget it, baby.
And don't forget to.
Whatever you do, don't forget it. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, Butterfly.
Forget to bring your mouthpiece.
For sure. Don't forget it.
TATN.